The city of Fayetteville celebrated Dr. King's legacy with the 30th annual MLK Community Prayer and Brunch.
WRL Fayetteville reporter Gilbert Bays is live at the Crown Expo Center where that event is just wrapping up. Hey, Gilbert.
Hey, Jeff, you know, it is still going on right now. I just heard Stefan Ferguson, who is a local here, give his rendition of Dr. King's speech, and he is great every time he does that. You would think Dr. King is at the podium. Now, you mentioned before the break that there was a change in the event. This used to be the Martin Luther King breakfast that started at 8 o'clock, but they've changed it now, and it is the Martin Luther King brunch. But I tell you, it doesn't make a difference. The place was packed, and there's a good crowd still in there going on right now. As a matter of fact, in total, about 1,200 people packed the Crown Expo Center this morning to take part in the celebration of Dr. King's birthday and a reflection of his legacy. The event is sponsored by the Fayetteville Cumberland County Ministerial Council. The focus of this year's event was on shining the light on mental health and the impact the lack of availability of treatment is having on our communities. Now, the keynote speaker is former State Representative Dr. Eric Mansfield. He could be at the podium right now. In his message, I talked to him before this, he said that he was going to focus on the fact that Dr. King struggled with mental health issues himself, like depression, but he was able to work his way through his mental health issues with prayer and a sense of purpose, that he had some more work to do in his quest for civil rights for all people.
And so what we're saying to everyone that, hey, mental health is normal. There's nothing wrong with that. Just as somebody has high blood pressure or hypertension, there's no stigma about those. So you shouldn't have a stigma about your mental health. And you should go get treatment, whether that's pills or prayers or in some cases procedures.
As a child of God.
Now, in addition to celebrating Dr. King's legacy and shining the light on mental health, today is also the 14th annual Day of Service. The Ministerial Council planned a youth extravaganza featuring Dr. Kevin Brooks. Now, he's organized several workshops for group therapy sessions to help young people navigate their way through a very difficult time in their lives, and also to share with them the resources that are available if and when they need them. So again, that is going to take place right after the celebration takes place that's going on right now inside the Crown Coliseum. It'll go from noon until about 2, and it is free. So if you're listening to me right now, you still have time to bring your children down and be a part of that. Again, just a great celebration here. And Jeff, one of the most significant parts this morning for the crowd was what I considered was one of the most outstanding renditions of Lift Every Voice and Sing. It was performed by 2 choral students from Southview High School. I've never heard it sung that way, and I'm going to share some of that with you this afternoon during our afternoon newscasts.
That is fantastic. We'll look forward to it. It's just amazing, Gilbert, how year after year Dr. King's ideals just transcend the decades and really come into modern times. Thanks for that. Gilbert Bays, live in Fayetteville.